Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Oh, here we go.
Here he comes. Here comes my man, Stan. It's Stanley Owens.
This man literally went to war with Zach Adams in round one.
And
The Hoss Fest of the Ages.
essentially beating him by just gassing him out.
Also possibly breaking his neck. Well, not breaking his neck, but you know what I mean.
I mean, he saw the fatigue and he went, right, how do I fatigue him even more? I'm going for the neck. And that's exactly what Stanley did. This man...
This man is literally a living finisher, as his song likes to say.
Like, he is the finisher. Like, he finishes things a lot, and there's one thing he's yet to finish, and that's getting some redemption after losing the CWIC title.
Anyways, his opponent, a man that went toe-to-toe with Darren Joseph in round one, and essentially took advantage of weakness, if you want to think of it that way. A lunatic, Darrius, Helms. This man, like I said, went to war with Darren Joseph. Darren Joseph did not take advantage of when he had the upper hand.
Again, just
for his troubles.
just a really weird zone that Darren's been in recent months almost. Like, it started it down in flames. It obviously hasn't gone away for him, and that's worrying when you're a competitor, especially in the hardcore division. But let's not focus on Darren Joseph too much. Let's focus on Darrius Helms, a man who very much impressed in the first round.
Oh yeah, this man looking to get back in the swing of things and prove that he is one of the top guys on SCD. So far, he's been able to prove it.
Yeah.
By just going to war with people,
but the
can he take down the living finisher?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
The problem is we talked about Armageddon being the short straw. Stanley Owens is probably the second shortest straw.
Possibly. But here we go. And wait, I just realized these two might be about the same size.
Yeah.
Darrius is an inch taller or something.
Oh. I mean,
not even a one count. Stanley is just going right for it.
I think Stanley is trying to prove that even if he doesn't have the height advantage, even if he might even have the weight advantage, he is going to run through whoever he needs to.
Yep.
Big
Taking him down
takedown.
the mat now. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh.
Darrius is matching him basically. They hold for hold.
This is going to be an interesting one for Darrius Helms, because, you know, a lot of people know him as a hardcore guy, but when you're going up against Stanley, you're going to need to be a good technical wrestler. You're going to be able to... You got to try and go strike for strike with this guy as well, which is no easy task.
Not at all.
But Darrius, he's proven himself here. Look at this.
Ooh!
Oh!
Brickbuster dropped on his neck. Jeez. Ow. Oh! I talked about earlier, him being a living finisher.
Oh my God.
This man just pulled the Pope pails like they're freaking candy. Ooh!
Oh!
I stand corrected.
These two are
God
going
damn.
shot for shot here, move for move.
Hit for 10. They will not back down at all.
Oh, big hip
toss.
toss.
Over now, one. Only one count. That's the gut now. Chop. Stanley Owens' right hand. Another right hand. Another right hand again. No counter.
Oh.
And,
oh, Falcon Arrow.
Falcon Arrow this man to the mat now. Gets swept off his feet by Stanley. Egg drop. Shades of I don't want to say one guy's name, but okay.
The shades of the Undertaker player.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, thank
lifting
you.
him up. Oh, with a gut buster.
Okay, now. Oof. Jeez, flatliner. One. What?
Oh my! Hey, both of these two have something that they feel like they need to prove, and
At the moment, they're proving it in the best way possible.
oh yeah, oh,
What the?
oh my
Jesus
God!
Christ!
I don't think I've ever seen Stanley take a Canadian destroyer before.
Cover. One. Only one count.
Oh my God!
Show how tough these two really are. They're throwing out a move that neither one of them have ever seen before. Every time they go for a cover, it's only a one count.
Oh, but here comes this combination from Stanley.
This is a hard-hitting affair to start round. Well, not necessarily round two off, but at the halfway point with. Wait a minute.
Oh, here we go. He's got it locked in. Oh, there it goes.
Whip powerbomb 1, 2.
Ooh.
Two count. Stanley be like, what the hell do I gotta do? Darrius! Busting him over.
You know what? Surprisingly, though, these two keeping it in the ring, and now watch the commentator's curse. Watch the commentator's curse happen.
All right, now it looks like they're sticking it to the ring. Hey, wait. Oh, wait, no, Darrius is not going for that. Darrius is not here. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh!
What the hell? So this move earlier. But on Darren, but no.
Try and make Stanley tap. Oh my God!
Stanley throwing knees out like it's Christmas. Oh!
Oh my God!
Good God Almighty! Clothesline! Trying to take this man's head off. What the fuck?
Stanley is a freak of nature, and look at this.
He's just hitting Darrius with everything he's got right now.
Oh, the fatigue though.
They probably hit so much in freaking sequence is where it's doing its toll, or taking its toll, I should say, sorry.
I mean, after a hard-hitting affair, it's going to, and he's looking for it one more time. Oh!
What powerbomb? 1, 2, no! I was gonna pick up Darrius with Darrius. He's like up underneath him now. Darrius gonna pick him up one more time. No, counter again.
Dear God. These two have not slowed down since the bell went.
This has literally just been both these men hitting them.
Oh my
since the word
God! Well, that's
what the hell, Dan? What the hell, Stanley?
That's a way to crack a man's
Oh,
ribs.
Oh!
One of these days, we will have someone have an ode to Iron Sheik. It will happen.
And not be rope break again. Oh, wait a minute!
Oh, no.
Stanley!
Oh my God!
What was that? 1, 2, what the?
I'm telling you, this man throws knees out like you said, like it's Christmas. But they're just not getting it done. Oh, wait!
A bloody Sunday! And Darrius feeling it!
Are you feeling it
Easy.
now? Oh!
Only one count!
Oh!
Stanley just waking up to realize.
And here we go.
Shades of the lunatic, John Moxley. I'm not saying the other name because fuck WWE.
Oh, Bulldog.
I had to say it.
Yeah, right.
I'm pretty sure some WWE stands gonna be knocking on my door.
So the AEW stands, the WWE stands. Just
What's
enjoy.
next? The Sasha Banks stands.
I mean, they're
Whoa!
oh my god! I mean, they're probably triggered that. They're probably triggered that you haven't even mentioned Sasha Banks up until this point.
Also, like how you mentioned earlier, they kept it on the inside of the ring, not on the outside.
I mean, hey, they kept it inside for a while.
Yeah, usually it's just basically like, oh hey, we just started the match, let's get you outside real quick.
I mean, it is the first match of this part, so if you want to tell them, they should know. God damn, they should know.
There is no count out by SED rules.
Oh!
No one in the comments mention it unless you already have. I don't have that right now on hand because I have to be commentating this matchup with Byron.
Exactly. Stanley just taking a breather. Oh boy.
Stanley again. Winding him up with that power bomb.
Oh.
Oh, Davis position 1, 2. How?
Stanley's gonna need to look for something else here because it's obvious that the power bomb just ain't doing it in this matchup.
Wait a minute now.
Oh,
Darrius! Hurricane Rana!
Nice Rana.
But no, Stanley going with the outside to avoid it.
Oh!
With the right hand.
Bro, if Stanley just hit a spring...
Stanley!
Imagine if Stanley just hit a springboard move at that moment.
I would be like, what the hell, man? Again, Davis telling him to stop. Combination of strikes.
Al Davis is worried for both of these men's safety at this point. He's worried about his own safety. Look at how he's getting away from this.
Yo. Stanley getting countered. Throw with the shoulder. Wait a minute now. Sweeps the leg. Stanley Owens. Got Darrius, but Darrius the arm trying to get out of it.
What a matchup this has been. Oh. Sunset flip.
Power bomb. And 2. No.
Oh.
Now Darrius. Or something here. And the dirty deeds.
Oh, damn.
1, 2.
Oh.
I am perplexed. What the fuck?
What is it gonna take at this point?
At this point, one of these two gotta hit each other with something big.
Oh, that could be it. Oh my god, on the turnbuckles as well.
I think Darrius, he's just waiting. He's waiting at this point. He's just inflicting more damage. Neck breaker.
Oh.
Wait, no. It might have been a mistake. I mean, he did say, we mentioned this in round 1. Darrius did say, whoever beats him is going to have earned it.
Oh my god. That's...
Jesus, did you hear that?
We haven't seen that in ages.
With 2. And that just did it.
Allow me to introduce you, because that just came out of nowhere. I've seen that multiple times. That was the one punch. Stanley, that used to be his big move, but then he stopped using it in favor of the powerbomb. And I think he realized that the powerbomb wasn't doing it, so he needed to go back to Old Reliable.
And I think he might have knocked Darrius the fuck out.
I mean, that's one way of advancing to the semi-finals.
A winner in advancing to the semi-finals. A living finisher. Stanley Owens. That is his new nickname for now. You are not making me change my mind.
Nah, I mean, I wouldn't make you change your mind anyway. Stanley Owens is a living finisher.
Move on to the women's side of things. See you over there. After an insane First match of for this part of the tournament. We taking it back to some technical wrestling.
I mean, we're looking at someone who had probably... Did we both agree that her match was probably match of the first round?
Yes.
Jessica Smith. Definitely a prospect, both in CEW and SCD. She's in a very unique spot in terms of that, you know. But representing CEW, and it's a big opportunity for her.
And here comes the woman representing SCD. The woman of, I guess you could say, of mystery in a way, since she doesn't talk English at all. Hiroko Suzuki. This woman, I think we could kind of agree, murdered Melissa Berg in round 1.
Yeah, I'll be real. I was surprised that there were no brass knuckles involved. I'll be completely honest with you.
She's been known to do that, but at the same time, though, I actually understand the sake of this tournament. She didn't want to throw it away just for one brass knuckle shot.
Very true. But we got an interesting clash here because we had the woman responsible for not even arguably, like the most one-sided matchup in the first round, taking on the woman responsible for just the best matchup of round 1.
So the question is, how will this match go? Will it go long? Will it go short? What are we gonna do?
I mean, we're gonna find out
real soon. Here we go. Alright, lock up in the middle of the ring. Okay. Oh, and then we'll tie up in the corner now.
Alright.
Oh, Davis gonna cause a break. Up there we go.
Oh, and there's that. Yep.
Usually a very respectable matchup, but then Hiroko just comes out and just gonna say, yeah, no, fuck you.
I mean, there's always one, isn't there? There's always one. Oh,
wait! One person
wait!
That disrespects.
Jessica, hold up!
Jessica basically pulling Stanley Owens' playbook.
She just said, I saw Stanley Owens' match. If she hits the one punch, I'm a pop. I'm gonna tell you that now.
Oh, God. Jessica, one punch and one kick.
Doesn't go for the cover, though. Way too early for that.
Oh!
Oh, god damn.
These two, like we said in the first match, these two are just she's just going straight for the gas.
I mean, rightfully so. It's a big opportunity at stake.
Mm-hmm.
Hiroko
gonna pick up Jessica, but Jessica with an R-drag counter. And a right hand on the gut. Clothesline now. Suzuki dragging Smith away from the ropes. And driving the knee right to the face.
Now dragging her towards the ropes.
Snapmare trying to snap the neck in a way. And Hiroko's telling Jessica to bring it.
I don't think Jessica Smith is used to this kind of aggression. She's used to more technical wrestling. So this is definitely going to be a little bit of a shock to the system for Jessica, that's for certain.
Definitely. My hands now by Hiroko now already. Bring it back to the ring. Okay. I think she's understanding she can't win outside the ring. She's got to beat her inside the ring. But,
hey, at least she understands one thing, and that's that there are no countouts.
She understands no countouts, but at the same time, though, she's realizing countouts doesn't mean false count anywhere.
Very true. Very true.
Oh! Just countered out inverted DDT. And again countered.
Jessica always looking like she's going for that one big shot.
She can't hit it. Suzuki off the top rope and 1, 2, no. Now again, try to pick her up, but no. Out with the right hand.
And now looking for something. Oh!
Yeesh. Ooh! I haven't caught our boys. Just a whole...
Price is somewhere marking out right now.
Price and maybe Trevor. Oh, hold up. I train of thought, jeez.
Now look, combination after combination here.
Combinations of strikes. Oh, caught the kick. Her feet now.
And the single leg Boston Crab, a very effective maneuver.
Too close to the ropes.
And up to the outside we go. The question is, how long are we going to be out here?
Stay on the outside for a little bit longer.
Oh!
Jesus, slap the taste out of Hiroko's mouth. Adjusting for high risk. Oh, no!
Oh!
Oh, the backside knee!
Jeez!
This sort of spelled the end for Melissa Burr in round 1. But not today for Jessica.
Jessica Smith has too much heart.
Uppercut by Jessica. Oh, wait a minute!
Oh.
Go for this early! OJ clutch!
Koji clutch locked in.
Hiroko. Oh, just gotta let it go. Hiroko refused to tap out.
So Jessica...
My head! Oh!
Oh, here we go.
Dirty deeds! 1, 2.
Oh!
2?
History does not repeat itself here tonight.
Oh, right hand, no counter. Oh, Jessica, Irish whip in the corner now.
Oh! Jessica bringing some aggression.
Something. And all the aggression out early. Now, up on the shoulders, Hiroko. Oof!
Ooh.
Just dropping it right in the face.
Nice flapjack there.
Get away from the ropes again now. He's the back. Now Irish whip setting rid of the corner. Oh!
Oh! Harsh landing there.
Hiroko just bringing the fight to Jessica early on.
Oh my god. Oh.
And now driving the knee.
Again.
And Hiroko basically pulling out the shades of Machine Gun Carl Anderson.
Oh my god. Oh. Oh, and there's a takedown.
Now the mat now going up high risk. Elbow drop, no!
Oh! Wait, Jessica?
Oh, Jessica, they can serve the distance. And Hiroko gonna take advantage of it, going to the outside.
Big miscalculation there from Jessica Smith.
Oh, wait. Oh, no, wait.
Oh.
Hiroko not gonna let Jessica take advantage. I'm dragging towards the corner.
Oh, into the barricade. You better be careful. They're pure stone. You don't want to be getting involved with them.
Pure stone, pure steel. Also, I'd like to point out real quick, Hiroko, I don't think she gives a fuck about that.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Considering this is the woman that basically made her living off of hardcore wrestling. Yeah, I don't think she really cares too much about stone or steel.
I mean, yeah, that makes sense, you know. If Shane Torres was here, he probably wouldn't care either.
I feel like those two would actually get along very nicely.
That would be a
Shane Torres even understand a lick of Japanese.
I feel like that would be a very, very dangerous alliance, that's for certain.
Might be.
But meanwhile, Jessica Smith is slowly getting... Oh, that just as I say that.
Slowly getting back to the swing of things, but again, Hiroko just putting in the damage.
Commentator's curse coming into play.
Already.
And now brought into the ring. And back
one
out.
More time, no. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, no.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh.
Hiroko using the stone to her advantage. Now gonna bring Jessica back to the ring. And drop the elbow right in the skull. Wait a minute now. That running bulldog.
No.
Might use the ropes for extra leverage. Mr. Up and out, jawbreaker.
Still not out of the
Coaching
game.
clutch,
Oh!
Right hand. And again. Hiroko. And the dirty deeds. 1, 2. What?
What? There's no way.
There's no way in hell. Up and up again.
Oh, I was about to...
About to say... Oh, wait a minute!
Oh!
Bust face! And it locked! It's like a... Fighting in the grip!
I mean, we
Oh! She didn't quit!
Oh my... Well, we know...
What the hell?
We know what happens when someone locks in a submission hold on Jessica Smith. Prepare for this to not be the first matchup these two have. That's for certain.
Oh!
Oh!
We saw it earlier with Carolyn last season.
Now back to the outside.
One more time. Whale caught.
Spinning heel kick.
My hands. Firing off. Oh no. Oh Jesus!
Oh!
Again, back to the ring, Jessica. Yo, high risk. Oh no!
Oh, the knees up.
Knees are up. Now, it's the gut. Belly suplex.
What is it gonna take at this point?
I legitimately have no idea. A fist drop. At this point, I think these two are gonna. I think these two are about to try to put the first round matchup to shame. Oh!
Oh!
Over the top. And Hiroko Suzuki has been eliminated from the Royal Rumble. Yes, you didn't know it was a Royal Rumble now.
It's a rumble. It's always been a rumble. It's like that meme, you know. So, it's been a rumble. Always has been.
Always has been. Always will be.
Then, now, forever. The Royal Rumble.
Oh no.
Oh,
wait, Jessica realizing where she was headed and just decided to fight her way free.
I mean, I would too if I was being driven towards a stone and steel barricade.
Pretty much. Oh no. Over the head.
Well,
Trying to drag her towards the ring again, but Hiroko fighting free. They had no counter. Right hand. Counter again.
Oh my god, the train.
Jesus.
Oh.
Right in the steel. Jesus. Look at the neck now.
Jessica Smith perhaps getting into the zone and not the same one as Darren Joseph, that's for certain.
Yep, now Jessica going to high risk. Elbow drop!
Oh!
Oh no. Oh, counter!
Couldn't get the Koji clutch and is now on the back foot. Oh, wait.
Now back foot again. What the hell was that? Kind of a neck breaker. Inverted cutter, only 2 count though off of that maneuver.
These two have gone to war with each other here.
Oh no. I think Hiroko about to try to put the exclamation point on this matchup. No!
Oh!
Now Jessica! Fire it off!
Close range, and there it is!
She gotta figure out what she gotta do. No, Hiroko!
Oh.
Taking advantage of the indecision. And now again, gonna work it over. Drag her away from the ropes now. Again, she's trying to break down the arm. Ooh. Over now. 1, 2. No.
Oh.
Wait a minute. No. Arcane Rana.
There's been a lot of Ranas in this tournament, that's for certain.
Yep. Jessica now. I did go for the Koji clutch, but again could not get it. Hiroko saw it coming. And now.
Oh, God.
Trio woe position.
Oh.
Ooh. Jesus. Now we're running Bulldog. Oh, no, Hiroko used the ropes.
Oh.
No, come on, not this way. Okay, good. Check the kicked out. Now.
Oh, slowing it down.
Trying to force Jessica to work at her pace. There we go.
Oh,
might
boy.
Might be a turning point of the match. Hiroko! Oh!
Oh!
Missed the elbow! Now Jessica! I get the swing of it! Nope.
Oh!
Goes to the side of the side now. Hiroko.
That,
Now Hiroko again, taunting to the crowd, got her up on her feet.
oh,
Hey!
you get
Get for the announce table, please!
Oh, dear God.
Oh, Jesus!
Oh!
Know what you're thinking, Hiroko, don't do it! Okay, good.
Thank God.
Really?
Oh!
Jesus!
I'm just making noises at this point.
We all are at this point. Holy crap! I say we all, as in just the two of us.
Very true. Oh, well, that was an interesting counter there from Jessica Smith. Oh!
Suplex. Right hand. Finally hit that right hand she was looking for, but now Hiroko not gonna let her do it again. Oh, wait, no, I was saying
There we go. Commentator's curse, I'm telling you. And now she's just hit it again.
Actually, ring him one more time. Jessica. Slamming her head first into the mat.
Caught herself in the ropes for a second there.
Up now. A counter. Now running Bulldog. Seriously trying to hit the Bulldog to slam her on the mat. 1, 2.
Ooh.
2 count. That's how long these two have been fighting. I'm surprised they still have something to go.
I mean, it just goes to show you the resiliency of these two.
Lock it in a submission hold at this point. Just go for anything she can find.
I mean, it's been proven that submission hold can put people away.
Yep. Oh, wait, no.
Oh!
Again!
Oh!
Oh, they could!
Center the ring!
There's nowhere for Hiroko to go!
Finally got it locked in, and it's over.
Holy hell!
Jessica,
I think they just put the first round matchup to shame.
Jessica Smith out here proving that she has been the workhorse of this tournament so far.
She can go to war with anybody and can pull out the victory. Well, that first Koji clutch didn't force the tap out. And oh, we see all these strikes and everything.
These two left it all in the ring, outside the ring, near our table, just everywhere.
Yep. Now celebrating, and after a match like that, looks like she's trying to show a little bit of respect to Hiroko.
I mean, that's what Jessica's all about. Oh, come on, man.
Yes, Hiroko doesn't feel the same way.
God damn.
Well, after that, let's head into the other women's matchup for round 2. The last one, in fact.
I do not envy these two, that's for certain.
Yep. Trish Renee, round 1, took down Brandy Ryder after a hell of a contest of back and forth.
Now she's here in the second round trying to prove a point. And it's a very, very interesting matchup, that's for certain. I believe the two opponents in question, Trish Renee and G, I swear that I'm pretty certain they faced off one time in CEW with G getting the win. So
basically, this is a possible Trish Renee redemption story. But at the same time, though, it's been quite a bit since these two have last faced off, so it might be a different story. Also, hold up. You know that wasn't G's gear last round.
I mean, peeping the drip, it seems. You know, we've seen that on CEW before.
She might have just decided to change things up a little bit.
Maybe, maybe.
It looks good, though, to be fair. How much do I bet that this is mostly just her going? It was just her basically just going, I might not be representing CW, but I'm still thinking about you guys.
It may be. But G, like I said, with just the experience, the fact that she knows a lot of people on both of the rosters, gotta be one of the favorites.
Jessica Smith, you gotta be known. Despite the fact that Hiroko Suzuki just basically just slapped her hand away. She gotta be watching this matchup closely, considering who wins this matchup faces her in the semifinals. There we go. Ray rings the bell. We're on our way.
Oh,
Look already, and they're not going to the corner. They're staying in the middle of the ring.
they're just gonna have a little. Al Davis, get out of the shot, dog.
No, just go to the other side of the ring. Jeez, man. You know the camera's there. Okay, we got the other camera this time, so yay.
Having a little bit of some technical wrestling.
Technical back and forth between these two, surprisingly.
Oh, here we go again. Oh, here we go.
Let's see, will we get a repeat of last matchup?
Will we?
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah, there we go. You love to see it.
Love to see a nice, clean breakup.
And now, more chain wrestling. I did not expect these two to start out with a technical display.
I think we kind of can clearly see that Trish Renee has G's number in that regard.
Oh, but it's obvious in terms of speed, in terms of just the agility of moves. I think that's got to go down to G. Oh,
caught her.
Oh.
Caught her now. And now G already gonna go a little flying.
Standing 450.
Standing 450. Oh, we're gonna put a cover off it, but not even a 1 count. Not too early in the match there, G.
Well, I mean, it's always worth it. It's always worth trying, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, look.
What now? Looking down. Wait a minute.
Oh, nice backbreaker.
A stomp to the arm now, and G already getting fired up.
I mean, you can't
She's
have.
starting to feel it.
I mean, you have to be fired up in a matchup like this, and just in a tournament like this, because if you're
Chin
off,
lock.
if you're off from like for a single second, we've seen it in these matches. If you're off your game for so much like a second, it will turn against you.
Jawbreaker.
Big,
Right now that chin lock.
big time jawbreaker there, and now what an uppercut!
Look over. Trish Renee gonna try to get this over with early, but no, not even a 1 count. Oh, wait, no uppercut.
Now into
Darrius with
the
the corner.
corner. Oh!
Okay,
Dog.
missed. Oh, G. Side Russian leg sweep. And again, go for that standing 450. Boing, boing, boing.
Trying to pop the Italian crowd here.
Cover 1, only 1 count. Laying in the damage, but it's still not enough.
Oh, big knee.
Oh!
Whoa!
Trish go for high risk.
Look
Why
like,
not got all of them, but got enough?
looked like it was a moonsault headbutt. Their heads connected there. That was kind of wild.
Yep. Oh, wait! Oh!
Oh!
Over, come a backbreaker. 1, 2, only 2 count. G, no, missed.
Now lifted up. Power bomb.
And Trish starting to feel it.
Just styling on him.
And ducks under.
Super kick. There we go.
Trish telling G to bring it.
And she obliges.
Jawbreaker. G off the ropes.
What? Oh! Saw it coming.
Went high risk, but got none of the reward. And say now. Now Trish.
Going up
Gonna go
top.
high risk.
Oh, a 450.
Well, paid for she's level in a sense. 1, 2.
Oh. Almost getting it done off the 450.
If they didn't get it done yet. Look at Trish.
Might be thinking that
That
detonation
detonation
kick.
Oh!
Oh!
G flipped right out of it.
Oh, but gets caught with the Frankensteiner. Oh,
And dab on the haters.
it's 2022. Trish, it's 2022.
Come on.
Come on, dog.
Oh,
Oh!
wait, G.
Power bomb.
Damn. And stacking it up off at 1, 2.
Oh.
G surprisingly has quite a bit of power for someone that's as small as she is. I'm sorry for saying that out loud, but still.
I mean, hey, when you can figure out your weaknesses being height, you've got to learn how to conquer them, and G has done exactly that.
Breaker.
Oh, there it is!
Rebirth. What a rebirth, but did not go for the cover off of it.
Now into the corner. Oh, knees!
Wait a minute. She's not done yet. I'm realizing she has to catch up. I'm gonna catch up with the damage as far as she's concerned. Wait, G, what's she planning here? Run around.
Take a little.
Oh.
Ow!
Davis, I think, warning her about this. G, about to go high risk. Phoenix Splash!
Oh,
No!
but the knees.
Wait. I'm caught now. No shoved off. Oh, wait. Trish Renee, caught her.
Oh, what a brain buster. That was a fast drop as well.
Yep. I had no counter by Z. Oh, got him on the shoulders.
Oh my god, the detonation kick, and in a way almost kind of like just saying, you've hit my move, you're the 450. I'm hitting the detonation kick. Oh look, she was going for the Code of Rebirth there.
But no counter, no. Oh wait, suplex!
Big German.
Oh wait, counter by Trish Renee. My hand.
Turn around. Chicken wing gutbuster.
These two both pulling moves out of each other's playbooks in a sense.
She's looking for the end, thinking the detonation kick,
no,
but unable to get it.
See, no, counter the single leg drop kick.
Big uppercut. Double stomp.
In a way, taking a page out of Brandy's playbook, because I know Brandy likes to do that. Imitation is the sincerest form of, if I may, imitation is the sincerest form of flattery.
Very true.
Oh! Phoenix Cutter! Out of nowhere! 1, 2!
Oh!
Now she go high risk again.
Could be thinking that Phoenix Splash.
Oh, looks like she might be.
Phoenix Splash!
1, 2, that's 3. And everybody just hits the gas on the word. The gas when these matches start. Holy crap!
Oh yeah, I mean that's what you got to be doing. You've got to be, showing that you're a threat in this tournament. And so far, I think everyone who's in the semi-finals have proven that.
Oh yeah.
As we now know everyone on the women's side of things for the semi-finals.
Stanley Owens still got to know who's going to be up next.
And
this clash is going to be great. But before we go there, congratulations to the Supreme Phoenix.
Big
we'll see
win.
You in the next matchup. It's been quite a long time coming. Here's one of the Olympians.
People are gonna, people like to look back in history and they like to ask themselves, where were they when something happened? And I think a lot of people are gonna be, they're gonna remember where they were when these two collide. As Ben Jenkins makes his way down to the ring, and like I said in round 1, this man, what a start in wrestling he's had. Like, instantly becoming a fan favorite, instantly becoming a company favorite. He's had offers left, right, and center, and well, now he's here and he's trying to earn himself a title shot. And
And also probably became a favorite in the SCD fans' eyes, considering he basically made Chad Lawrence Reagan tap out to an ankle lock and made his ankle hurt. Ankle hurt!
Very true. And as I was saying, could you imagine Ben Jenkins with just a championship shot in his back pocket? That's a scary thought.
It could be, but at the same time, though, he's got quite a bit of a challenge ahead of him.
Oh, definitely.
Let's make it down to the ring next. You could say SCD's answer to Ben Jenkins. The All-American hero, representing Second City Dojo and American Strong Style, Danny Wells. I have a camera crew. Stop that.
God damn, the camera crew just they either wanna know something or they want the people to know something, and I'm not gonna be the person to tell people what they want to know.
I would not want to do that either. And also I very much doubt that Carmen Gonzalez would want to say that either. I'm just saying. Her and Danny hang out quite a bit. I know that's not CEW or SED business, but still.
I mean, this is definitely one of the matches that people should be watching, and I'm genuinely excited for this one.
Oh yeah, Clash of the Olympians for the first time ever in SCD and CEW history.
I mean, obviously you've got to give the experience edge to Danny Wells in this matchup, but
since we started this tournament, before we started the tournament, we had Danny Wells. He went in here saying he was only a NCW 6-man tag team champion, but then, since then, also managed to snag a hold of his first singles title in MCW with the United States Championship over Gene Danger.
And,
all right now,
Ben Jenkins, unfortunately, wasn't able to pick up the EPW King's Crown Championship, but put on a very, very good match against Jeff Riley, so...
Oh, yeah. Already.
Oh.
Hold for these two. Like I said earlier,
we knew this was going to be technical.
So the winner of this matchup is going to be facing Stanley Owens in round 2, round 2 semifinals, I'm sorry. Classic botch.
We're looking at this. We're looking at this match and how interesting that's going to be. Whoever wins out of these two is going to be a very interesting opponent for Stanley Owens.
Yep. Basically one actual, I say amateur wrestler, I should say. Oh wait, Danny!
Oh,
high risk with an arm drag. God damn, man.
And again, there's that experience edge because, Ben Jenkins, fresh off of, that amateur wrestling, the Olympic style, and Danny Wells, he's been in professional wrestling for a lot longer than Ben Jenkins. So,
at the same, I should also mention they both have been in that same background, both Olympic style wrestlers.
Oh my God, Benkins, what are you doing?
Cross blast, but no. Okay, I should mention real quick. I believe for Ben Jenkins, I don't want to say what it was. Was it an injury that took him out of the Olympics?
There's a lot of controversy behind it. You have some people saying that they found somebody better, and you have some people saying that it was an injury, or, he just wasn't performing.
Or something.
Yeah, something. He doesn't really like to discuss it either.
With Danny Wells, he is very upfront about that. He has said that an injury did cost him his shot in the Olympics. So both these men, they could have been there, but they didn't get that shot. So basically, these two are gonna have to try to do everything they can to prove themselves in the wrestling ring. Ooh, jeez, shot right to the back.
And so far, both of these two are doing it.
Yeah, we're discussing their history, and they're trying to put up a classic of a lifetime. And Danny Wells gonna try to drag him towards the corner, but Ben Jenkins not allowing it.
He's saying no to all of that, and now look at this. Oh!
As we go high risk. Ben Jenkins hit the
frog
splash. He does.
Again, this is what happens when you put him in a tournament for the cruiserweights. Like, since being in the Cruiserweight Invitational, we have seen a weird hybrid style from Ben Jenkins.
I should mention, Danny Wells also Danny Wells has the size advantage over Ben Jenkins, but it's not by much, so It could still
Oh!
say that. I believe Danny is like 220 pounds. Ben Jenkins 205. 15 pounds of difference might not be much to you or me, but these guys can beat everything. Oh!
It definitely could.
Now Danny Wells.
Oh.
Put out the Dojo die. Thanks.
Oh!
Thanks for naming that move, but no, did not connect with it. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, the rolling knee bar.
Trying to break the leg, but no. And he find the way free. Oh, but no counter. Or again. Wait, no counter again.
These two are just going counter for counter here. God damn.
They go in shot for shot.
Danny Wells is just going to work on the arm.
Say both these men had a real task coming into this matchup, considering Danny Wells had to go toe-to-toe with a man who was on a mission in Marshall Henry. And, well, Ben Jenkins had the size disadvantage in the last round, considering he faced off against Chad Lawrence Reagan.
Although, like, Benkins might have been going for the ankle lock there, but Danny Wells has that scouted.
Danny Wells now just trying to think what to do next. Ben Jenkins crawling up the ropes. Wait, he missed the clothesline. Oh, wait. Play a different tactic. Oh, God, no. A Benkins.
Oh, my God. He's getting crazy.
Oh, shit.
No!
Don't be good, hello.
I swear, you put him in one Cruiserweight Invitational, and this is what happens.
And this man's already picking up a bunch of Cruiserweight tactics. Oh, wait, no. Danny trying to go for something that gets countered. No, wait. Come on, Benkins. Get shoved away. Oh, wait. Danny catch with a takedown.
Perfect counter there from Danny Wells, who is now on the top rope, and he's looking for it
Dojo dive. Now, Danny look for that shield breakers, and you're going to go for that Olympic slam. Oh, wait a minute. Hey.
Oh!
It's a different ass playbook. The Fisherman suplex 1-2.
Oh!
Danny Wells changing up his arsenal a little bit.
Ben Jenkins sweeping the leg.
Impossible to throw Benkins off his game. Sorry if I kind of cut you off.
That's all good. And now Danny Wells going for a ride. He's already gone to it once. And Ben Jenkins said, "Now you're not leaving. You're going back there. Suplex City."
And now, tagging him away. Go for the cover. 1, 2, no!
Oh!
Jenkins now. You try to look at the Olympic slam. He's going to look to make Danny's ankle hurt. Ankle hurt. No! Olympic slam!
Olympic slam!
No!
Oh, in the ropes.
Rookie error from Benkins. But now he's looking to possibly recover that. Feeling it. I'm up now. Gonna take
7.
Danny Wells back to Suplex City, bitch.
That's 8.
And that's
9. God damn, I think that's 3 more than the first round.
Yep. And now cover.
Oh, Davis a little slow on that cover.
1, 2, no.
Oh.
Pretty close to a 3 count. Had Valdez went a little bit quicker on the draw.
Oh.
Wait a minute. Again.
Olympic slam! Oh!
Second time. Wait for the ropes this time. 1, 2. Danny kicks out. I mean, and he knows I move inside and out because he's used it before himself. Taking him down now.
Oh!
Gator roll. Jenkins trying to do everything he can, and
Oh.
Al Davis.
Al Davis is saying,
Danny.
I'm going to check on him. I mean, Ben Jenkins was in position to lock in an ankle lock, but it's good to see he had... Oh.
What the fuck?
Oh.
What the hell? What was that?
My man just said, I'm going to casually just hit the 2K leg for a second there.
Let me hit the Casper leg for a second real quick. I don't know why I said all that, but still. Boy, Danny!
Oh!
Double cover. 1, 2, no.
Oh.
Now Danny Wells picking Ben Jenkins to his feet. No, counter. Oh. Uppercut.
Big shot
Counter
from
again.
Jenkins. And went for the clothesline. Oh, but now on the apron.
Now, Jenkins.
Look at the strength.
Not go for the cover yet. Looking for more damage if he can. Danny Wells. Right out of the gut. The weight caught him. Oh, so much backbreaker. What does he come up with?
Al Davis making sure Ben Jenkins is okay.
Hey, 1, 2.
Oh!
And Jenkins is out.
Man, what a matchup.
These two certainly did not disappoint. Jenkins threw out everything he could. But Danny Wells just managed to outlast him.
Ben Jenkins, once again, though, proving that the future is bright for him.
Most definitely. But he's not going to be able to advance to the next round. But all I can say to Danny Wells, good luck to you, sir, as you've got a living weapon to face off with.
I mean, it's going to be no easy feat, but if anyone in this tournament can get it done, I'd argue it's Danny Wells.
Possibly. I've been Brandon Wilson. This has been Commentator Byron. We shall see you in the semifinals.
See ya.
Starting tomorrow. See you later.